and welcome to our homestead. Today we're trying to finish up our new bed that we're creating to grow herbs. You know I'm big into herbs. I'm big into harvesting herbs wild, going and foraging for them, or growing at home yourself. And those probably are the best because you know exactly how they were grown, the environment, the conditions, and everything. See, here on a homestead, we like to grow as many herbs as possible that we like to use in a homestead. As a mom, as a wife, I understand the importance of having herbs available, and we like to grow them, we preserve them, and we use them when we need it. So here's a comfrey that I like to use whenever there's an injury. Beautiful plant, very easy to grow. Anytime there's a sleepless night, you can't fall asleep, lemon balm is your friend to calm down, relax, concentrate when you need to concentrate, or just relax on a couch. So again, easy to grow, perennial, keeps coming back. So these type of herbs are very important to grow in a homestead. Some perennial herbs will throw seeds and they will continue growing next season, and that's what I like to do on a homestead as well. I allow them to come to a seed. See these beautiful little seed pods over here? They're gonna throw seeds and they're gonna come back next season and next season after that. Very important to have many different herbs on homestead. We like to grow herbs not just for culinary uses but also for medicinal purposes. There's nothing better than going into your own home apocathery and treating your family for common illnesses. Holy basil, beautiful fragrant holy basil. I like to grow it and save seeds, and I have a video how I save seeds of holy basil and then plant them the following year because such a beautiful anti-inflammatory herb to have. Some herbs you need to control because they can completely overtake your backyard. And here's an example of burdock. Once they have turned into bloom and through seed, it's going to be growing everywhere. But I'm allowing it just to grow just so much, and I will be digging up the root later this season, later in the fall. But it's a very good and useful herb to have in your property as well. So today we're gonna finish it up. We started off by setting up some rocks as a perimeter to keep the soil in and to avoid it to be washed off by the rain. And then we created a bed from the ground up. We first layered boxes that were recycled boxes and we got them soaked with water, and on top we put some logs and old branches that, you know, around the homestead not being utilized anymore, and they're gonna eventually slowly decompose into beautiful compost soil. And then on top I brought in a bunch of animal how would I call that, I guess manure, but it's not seasoned, and that's going to be on the bottom layer, again giving a chance for it to break down. I was cleaning my goat pen, and that's exactly where everything ended up, here in this future herbal garden bed. Then on top of that, we're adding some of the good compost soil that we have saved up from last season. They've been decomposing slowly. And now all we need to do, we need to spread it all out evenly. And now I have to decide where I'm going to be planting my herbs, which section I'm going to be putting them. Because I started my herbs from seeds this early in the season. You probably have seen my video, and if not, you can find it in one of these links. I like to start and grow my own herbs, if possible, from seed, those that are perennial or those that will be throwing their own seed in the future and keep on growing. Okay, so I need to keep spreading all of this soil evenly, and I find that when it's heavy duty projects, I like to work with tools that are going to be easy for me to use. You know, my husband prefers those big heavy rakes and big heavy duty everything, including the handles. But I like something that's going to be a little bit easier for me to handle. So I have for example, this is just an example. Here are the rakes, and I'm not sponsored by them, but I just want to mention it to you. It's called Anvil, company Anvil, and it's perfect handle for me. It's perfect heaviness, and I like how it is to work with slightly smaller version of tools than perhaps my husband. Okay, homesteading friends, the herbal garden is in from the seed, from the scratch. We started this herbal garden bed, and I just pray that it becomes nice and productive. In a couple of months, once it's all in bloom, I'm gonna try to videotape that again and share with you the progress of my herbal garden. I want to encourage you guys to grow herbs, especially those that are perennial and require very little work, if any. You plant it once and they keep coming back every single year. So here is an example of one. It's horseradish, very bitter and spicy root, but the greens are always used for canning purposes. So friends, don't shy away from planting perennial herbs on your property. Some herbs will have beautiful flowers, and they will decorate your garden and be medicinal and useful. So here's a beautiful calendula, and they come in different beautiful colors. But friends, I do encourage you to look into medicinal herbs that you can use every day on your homestead for your family and learn more about them, because we can never rely on pharmaceuticals being available in the middle of the night when a child is sick. So I just hope that you guys are learning about herbs, using them on your family, and growing them as well in your backyards. So friends, be encouraged and try something new.